Hi there. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Welcome to day 20 of my December dailies. I can't believe it. Day 20. Where has the month gone? Seriously, blows my mind. Just blows my mind. So we've got some more work to do in this book. And I think I'm going to do this page right here. So that is the other side of Marley's Ghost. I'm going to have to work around. You can't even see what I'm pointing at. Oh my goodness, Catherine. I put a little eyelet there. We'll work around it. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay. Maybe I should choose a different one so that I can use that one for collage. I have some plans for this one. So, maybe this one here. Maybe this one. Let's see. I love how that one turned out. Okay, let's do this one because then I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to approach what I've done here. I think I'm going to have to undo this ribbon. And I don't want to do that right now. You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I have lots of these ribbons. If I'm smart, I will just cut it off and put a whole new ribbon on it. I have lots of these ribbons. So, decision made. My time is worth it. All right, this is this page we're going to work on right here. Let's close this up and move this out of the way. So, here we go. I gave myself a challenge with that, didn't I? I love this lace here. So let's take a look. I am going to, with Barbara's list here, I should write down when I decide. Use a wintry floral element. That's the one I'm doing. And then for mine, it is right here, number 27, Christmas and Church. So that is, so my floral element is going to be, I guess in a way easy, because I can't have a junk journal and not put a little bit of Edith in it. And I've been saving this for the right junk journal, and the right junk journal is mine. So I want to put this in somewhere. I'm not sure yet. And then I want to do one of my things where I put together a page. This is a page out of an old Ideals. What year is it? This one really got ripped. 1968. So I thought these shades looked nice. It's sort of it's a hint of green. It's a bit of sort of a misty blue. And I think they go well together. And it's certainly, this light grayish blue is a color that I haven't had in here yet. So I have to figure out how I am going to pull this off, because I don't want this. As ever, I'm giving myself a challenge. I think first I'm going to fussy cut this fence. because that's going to give me a nice clean edge. To work with. Let's see how tall that is. Yes, okay. So I'm waiting on a repairman. Our gas range is acting up, and this is not the time of year that you want your gas range acting up. I mean, it's only going to be the two of us for Christmas dinner, but we still want to roast a turkey. So fortunately, it's not the day before Christmas. It's the week before, so we have time to get our range repaired. It's just the flame is, normally with a gas range, the flame on your stovetop should be a nice tight bright blue. And ours is too tall and too orangey. And that means it's not, there's improper combustion. And it's not necessarily safe. There can be too much CO2 given off. All right, so that's good. Alrighty, so let's, no, I want that up a little higher. I want this here. Do you see where I'm going here? With this? This buys me a little bit more time, a little more space. Now, I'm going to that. Where's my ruler? Where's my ruler? So that's 3 inches wide. That is 2 inches wide. And how wide is my page? 5 and a bit, of course. Of course. I really want as much of this church as possible. Now, I actually, depending on what part you rip towards you, will determine whether you expose the core of the paper. That white part is the core of the paper. And some people don't want that core showing. I like the core of the paper, mostly because it inks really nicely. And of course, you know me, I like distress inking. There we go. Now I want to put this up higher, which is why I wanted this fence, so that that's in the background. So I'm going to put that up higher. There, like that. I need to leave myself enough room so that I can have a little area for writing on. So I may go here like this. That's nice. I may still take some off the side here and pull that little church over a little bit. Like that. Yes, I'm going to. Oh my goodness, I still got to figure out where I'm going to fit that holly. Well, I want a bit of this off. I'm going to take it to there. It's not going to be a long entry, but certainly, oh, I think I did that crooked. Certainly for, yeah, that's very crooked. Great. When I was growing up, we went to church a lot. We had a nice little neighborhood church that was close enough that we could walk to church when I was growing up, which is a nice thing to be able to do. Just walk to church. And then we eased up for a little while on our attendance. Yeah, I want that. I just want the bottom part of that fence. And then when we had children, we became very active again at church. Hold on. I could put that across the bottom. And then that would give me all that room there for journaling on. Mind you, maybe I should just go with something pretty with the tree and not necessarily the church, because that doesn't even look like the church we went to. So I could just go with that really peaceful looking tree. Then I could save this because that would count for a wintry scene. Oh, yes. That's what I'm doing. Okay, complete change of plans. Sorry, church. You're not in it. Church building. Church is everywhere. It's where you make it, right? But when my children were growing up, we were very, very active at church. We were in the choir. My children were all pianists and organists in our church. And for many years, their father was actually the minister. So there was no not going to church. In that case. But we liked it. We enjoyed it very much. And I was usually interpreting. I was the sign language interpreter in our congregation. So we had some members that were, on and off attending. So if I do a torn edge there. Yes. Okay, I like this. There we go. I want that off. So I've got many, many happy memories of beautiful, beautiful Christmas cantatas, and I love the music. I love all that. Now, where is? We gotta have ink. Can't not have ink. This is going to be covered up. I remember I used to look forward as a young girl. The church we attended, the Young Women's had an organization, and we always had our own. We put it on, but the entire church attended a Vesper service on the first Sunday night. The first Sunday night in December was our Vesper service that we did. We came up with the service and the music and the talks. Yeah, that looks nice. And at the end, we always closed with the same song. And it was very, very pretty because we would turn off all the lights and everyone had been handed a candle when they came in to the sanctuary. And so then the sanctuary would only be lit by candles. And we'd actually all light each other's candles from one candle at the front, would just slowly light all the candles through all the people sitting in the service. And it was very, very pretty. That one was my favorite to attend. And I think that's going to get cut off. Anyhow, so I just wanted to write a little bit. I can't not talk about our years at church and what it meant to us as a family, because it was an important part. All right, so let's see. I'm going to cut it off there. And then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this. The belly button there that I gave myself on my page. Oh, I'm dropping things. All right. There we go. There. So I've got more plum puddings going on the stove down there. I try my best to steam 2 a day because they take, 3 hours at a time. So I try to get 2 done a day. Some days I can actually get 2 in the morning and 2 at night done. But I don't like leaving them unattended, especially if I'm feeling a little nervous about my stove. That looks nice. I want a bit more ink. But hubby's home, so he's downstairs right now. Plus, because I don't like them to boil dry. All right, I'm going to glue these down. I'm going to pause while I do that because that just takes up time. So hold on. Okay, so I have glued this down. This is still loose. I want to use, my writing paper is going to be music because that was a huge part of our church life, was the music. So that's going to be my writing paper. Now, see how this has been tea dyed. So, oh, hold on, I've got my ring still going. There, that's easier. This has been tea dyed, and you can see that lovely browned edge. Because I've given myself a fresh edge here, I just want to marry it up and sort of camouflage that that's a fresh cut. And that's easily remedied with a little bit of distress ink. So I just sort of, I don't mind a bit of drama in this book. Now, here's where my challenge is. Sorry. I want to tear this page so that it covers that. So I want to tear along here, and then I want it to start cutting in around here and then over. And I want, hold on, and I want the core side to be on the part that I'm going to write on, because I want to give it a nice inking I should have used a ruler. But let's see how this turns out. See, I already don't like that point. That bugs me. So let's... Alright, so that needs to come across more. Oh, I did it to myself. Now I can see that there. All right, I'm going to go get another piece of paper because this one is not big enough. Nope, hold on. We're starting again. Okay, I got another piece. Don't worry about these. Trust me. These will get cut up and used in other areas. They do not get thrown in the recycling box. They do get used. I'm just going to be more careful this time. I love this one actually better. It's a little grungier. Isn't that cool looking? Yeah, I like that. So, here we go. We will try again. This time I'm going to give myself a guideline, and I'm also going to use my tear ruler to control the tear. You'll see what I mean when I do it. I'll show you. All right, so I want it to start here, so it can come straight down. And then it's when it gets to about this part is when it can cut over like that. And I want, okay, yeah, let me move these things out of the way for the time being. So a tear ruler can help you control your tear, because you simply see how I'm rolling this ruler to where I want it to tear, and then I'm not getting any of those pokey things. But I still want it to have a little bit of character, so I'm sort of just letting that. I'm going to take it over a little bit like that. All right, let's see if we did it. So if that goes there, all right, so I can actually cut this edge off rather than try again. Yes, like that. Okay, happy. Now I just need my eraser, because there's my little pencil mark. So I'm going to take, if I want you over a little, oh, not that much, there. Yes. All right, let's do it again. This part's easier. I had such a lovely surprise the other day. Two of my daughters posted on Facebook, and they basically, what they said was, we can't be with all of you and we miss you. So This is for you. And then how they did it was they opened the patio doors of the house, and my one daughter was in the house playing the piano, and my other daughter was standing outside. She wasn't in the house, but the patio doors were open, and she sang. It was beautiful. I sat in front of my laptop and bawled my eyes out, of course. But it was beautiful. It was very, very, that they went to all that trouble to send a heartfelt I miss you to everyone. It is going to be a different Christmas this year, but we'll survive. My grandparents survived the Spanish flu. I can survive this. I love that. We're tough. We're strong. We will live to tell the story. All right, so this can actually come off a bit because the fence is going to go there and nobody will see this. Here, I'll let you see what I mean. So that's going there like that. Oh, I love that. And then this fence is going to go right there like that. I think I can bring that fence down a bit more. And that will give me a little more writing room. Is that? Yes, I am going to take a little bit more off the bottom of this fence. How am I for time? 27 minutes. All right, I am going to have to I'm going to have to pause while I glue because I've got 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes, so hold on. Okay, I love this. You know what? This turned out very different from what I expected, but I love it because it's just peaceful winter. It's got music, and this is going to be nice to be able to write. This one's going to be quite personal, so that's going to be really nice. So I actually need to change. The wintry floral element. That's not what I did. Mind you, a tree, I guess, is... So I'm going to put a new circle there, and then this one is a winter-themed collage. Because in a way it's a collage. There's 3 pieces here. That means it's a collage. It does. Now, you might be wondering, but Catherine, what about the eyelet? And you'll see here right now, it's not there. I am going to poke a hole in there. There we go. That was easy. And now I can put, I'm going to get a new ribbon. That's actually going to look really pretty. I think a bell on the side on the picture where I talk about church is very appropriate. I like that. You know what? I'm really, really happy with the simplicity of this one. And I did not cop out on it because I did want something just very, very simple and peaceful. And you know what? I like this. I'm happy with it. All right, what am I at? I'm at 29 minutes. So my phone's going to cut me off. I'm going to do this off camera, but that's okay. You've all seen bells get tied on. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're safe, and you and your loved ones are healthy. Take care, and we'll talk tomorrow because we're at, what day will we be tomorrow? 21 tomorrow. Oh my goodness. The solstice. Yes. Oh, now I'm going to have to start thinking all night on what I want to do for solstice. All right. Take care. We'll talk soon. Bye.